Hello. Game 3 with our Norse, the Vikings. Let's play some more rats. These rats, okay, they've played a few games, I reckon. Oh, just two. Same record as us. What'd they play against? What's with all the Norse and Skaven? I mean, I'm not really complaining, but okay, their first opponent conceded. So they have a guard lineman, one blodge got a runner, and a movement 10 got a runner. Okay, how many got a runners in total? 3. Looks like the team got a bit broken up in the last game. So probably looking at a babe here unless they're feeling sort of feisty. No spares for them, 1 spare for us, so I think we can feel pretty good about that. We've only got 1 skill up, but our whole team, almost our whole team has block, so that's nice. And I don't think I saw... Yeah, so no rat ogre, so that's pretty solid for us. This is on paper a much better looking game than the last one. Less gutter runners. The guard is obviously nice, but hopefully we can either get that out or something. The plus movement on the one gutter runner is nice, but at this stage, I'll stop saying everything's nice in a minute. I feel like that will come into its own once he gets the the sprint, but it's still almost a one-turner. But the question is, can he keep him functional? Because he's got nowhere to hide anybody. Usually once you get like a movement 10 gutter runner, you hide them off the pitch for until the end of the first half. So getting him out would be nice for preventing the one-turner, but honestly, whatever we can get out will be solid. Scariest things are Storm Vermin, the blodgy guy, and the runner. But yeah, I like that this Skaven team, just on the team sheet, looks a lot less threatening. And our extra guy is really solid. So I like the look of this. But, time will tell. Don't want to get overconfident, just happy from what I've seen so far. And I feel like they would feel, if the shoe was on the other foot, I feel like I'd feel okay about this matchup, honestly. You'd be looking at Norse thinking, yeah, I can sort of counter hit Norse. We're going to pop these guys all the way up here because we don't have to worry about... Okay, he's hit his gutters pretty well. And his guard... He's hit the good players. So we'll just kind of see how things look. Oh, hang on, I did not put a runner back. That's one of them. Okay, throw a stunned is nice, but that's a pretty solid deep kick for him. So it looks like Sigurd may be picking up here by accident. And we're going to drop back Floki to be on the safe side. Case of some skull shenanigans. So this is why we're using the Berserker, because we get a free block here. Well, theoretically, you could have surfed this guy, actually. That's actually something that Norse can do really well, is just chain surfing people off the edge of the pitch from kickoff if they're not careful. Because with this much, we will push back on them. with this much frenzy, you can really get things going. So I'm not going to attack their blockers because we're less likely to knock them over. I think what we're going to do... They're probably going to try and run around this. We're just going to try and attack their juicy middle for the moment. Because, you know, the more guys we can get stunned or sent, not sent off, but off the field, the better we'll feel. Let's see. You know what, you can go there. And we'll just keep our tackler back as a bit of a threat for the moment. I'm actually going to push him slightly forward so that he has to continue to hide the gutters if he doesn't want them to get hit. Yeah, I think we try and reroll this turn. Because those gutters will be on us in no time, and having to try and worrying about next turn picking up and the fact that we're picking up near the end zone, like if it drops in one of these spaces, if we re-rolled it, we can at least say we did what we could. If we do not re-roll and it lands on one of these and we have to try and pick it up next turn with a few gutters kind of like pushing round, that's a scary situation. And it looks like already he's not pushing too hard on us. Yeah, I bet if we had dropped the ball, these guys would have been, like, maybe he'd have been trying to take out, I don't know, one of the guys on the wing, and maybe, I mean, he's at least be getting these guys down to here. As it is, he's just played very defensively, so I think we can feel okay about having re-rolled that. We're just going to come up to the center. Can't believe I didn't use my runner. I mean, I can. And we're just going to put in a little wall. Okay, he's given us nothing juicy to hit. Well, that's not entirely true. We can hit this gutter, but he's the blodge one. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and frenzy hit one of the storm vermin. If I put this guy here, then I'll get 2 dice on both hits because I can push him this way. Unless we don't actually get a push. Okay, nice. I'm actually gonna squeeze him back, I think. No, let's use these guys to anchor the wings. I gotta keep this guy back as a bit of a diversion. So he might just come through the middle here. Trying to make it so he has to commit a lot of guys if he wants to knock us over. Because we stood some people up. It's got us on this side, so they shouldn't be a problem, but he might try and make something happen over here. I mean, he'd have to pick this guy up. Yeah, it's going to be awkward though, honestly. He'd have to commit a few players to get a good block with his Storm Vermin, because right now he has 3 assists. He'd only have to pick this guy up and this guy up for this guy to get an assist, but then they're both potentially getting hit next turn. That's what makes it tricky, and what we're trying to make him do is give us hits as much as we can. Or dodge away. Hey Mary, thank you. Yeah, that last one, it felt like it was going good. Like, I really felt confident in the second half. But yeah. We shall see. I'm not too worried about this team. In terms of Skaven are always a little bit of a worry because of the gutter runners, but there's no mighty blow, and there's not a ton of block, and only one of the gutters has blodge so far. So, in that sense. But they can always surprise you. Never underestimate line rats. But yeah, if he decides not to get these guys up, then in some ways that's also a win for us. He does have I need to remember the guard. The guard's almost worth marking up with a oath, honestly. Just to keep him out of business. Okay, so he's dodging away. Might just leave these guys down. Nope. So that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for him to... He's not going to reroll that, but we hope... Yeah. We hope that he basically removes himself by trying to get away. Okay, so he's opened up some things that we do want to hit. Our tackle's here, so we could hit a gutter runner. I might actually hit him with the Berserker and try and frenzy him back in here. Ooh, that's a little dangerous. Okay, danger time. It's dangerous because of frenzy here. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a GFI here. Which we'll probably... No, we're okay. Yeah, that was a little bit over risky, but I kind of knew it was before we went in at least. Let's move up on this side because I kind of like how it's looking. So we're somewhat protected. Alrighty, so we're going to do this. Just got to work out where else I want to connect first. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do this. Try not to make the same mistakes we made last time, where we kind of just let ourselves get hit far too much. So I'm trying to commit heavier to the places that I want to... He's gonna have to commit a lot more back. To make good situations for himself. And let's see, so I think we pop this guy here. Nice. Got him down in the end. No dice on the hit, but that's okay. He may go for our tackle, because the tackle is obviously super dangerous to him. And he's on the corner of the cage here. But he'd be having to do it without block. Because he's got a Storm Vermin down here, and he's got a Storm Vermin attached here. So he could bring this guy in for an assist and hit with this guy and then get onto our ball carrier. Let's just check we didn't leave anybody behind. Nope. We haven't really removed a whole lot yet. That's a slight downside. Okay, so maybe a blitz here, so that he can come here for an assist and this guy up and get a hit here. So that means the assist won't work, which is very nice. He can one dice us, but that's as good as he can get here. Okay, he is going to take this one. Fair enough. Oh boy. This is what we needed our last Skaven guy to roll. I mean, I'll take it here, but this would have been so much nastier for the last guy who didn't have any block on their team at all. Okay, that's why you do the one dice with the Storm Vermin. He's gonna try and dodge this guy away so he doesn't get hit, I imagine so. Or he might just leave it. No. Oh, he's gonna one dice us. Okay. I mean, yeah, okay. We're kind of okay with that, on the whole. Okay, so we have a hit here. Can we make a hit here without shenanigans? No, I think we'd have to move here first. Let's see. I guess we're probably feeling this. Any chance we get to hit the blodge guy with our tackle is not going to pan out. So let's move him in. Follow it. How can we move the ball in a safe way? Over here? I think over here is still going to be safest. Let's go to here. I do need to be cognizant of where the ball is. Let's go to here. Try and get it at least relatively safe before we start doing silly things. Okay, so it's semi-safe. He could make something happen there. This is a 2-die into a 2-die. Because we are strength 4. There we go. Beautiful. Didn't really produce what we would have hoped. Can't get through to over here, that's the only downside. Yeah, let's keep him tied up over here. Am I willing to re-roll this? Okay, I don't have to decide now. I don't really like freeing this guy up, but I don't like putting him in his assist either. It looks like Halfdan might be taking a free 2-dice block here, which I really don't like. So yeah, I think they can get in on us here, but it's gonna be a big commitment, and a lot of their guys are kind of tied up, so fingers crossed. But they have not had much luck knocking us down. Weirdly, they've had more luck with 1 dice blocks. I mean, we haven't done a lot of armor breaks for all the ones we've knocked down, so I suppose, you know, there is that. Yeah, in theory, actually you can only make this a 1 dice, so it's not as bad as I thought. Like, if you wanted to try and knock this down and then get in, it's going to be really awkward. He'd kind of have to put somebody, like, okay, he's just going to blitz here, that's fair enough. Downside is that's Torstein going down. But he is hanging about. Okay, leaving the... Oh, this guy hasn't moved yet, fair enough. Yeah, he's screening us off here, which is fine. We've still got 4 turns to score, so we're not in a huge hurry here. We've got a block here. Risky business. I'm assuming he's going for another block here. Yeah, I don't really like how the 2 halves of our team are so separated. Okay, he's going to be happy just to push us off there. It means he doesn't have a 1 dice here this time. So is he going to just dodge him? No. So he's given us a couple of blocks. He's actually given us a few blocks here. Which is what we were really hoping for, if we're being honest. I feel like I should probably do this just to try and secure just before anything else weird happens. Nice. Okay, no major dice with that. So we're going to come back and use him as a back blocker and pop this guy through as our front blocker. There we go. Another one out. Not permanently, but we'll take it. And this is the kind of turn we were trying to kind of set up. A turn where we can really kind of put in a load of blocks and kind of turn the screw in that sense. Let's pop you up here. Let's see, let's pop you here. Actually, let's pop you here. Let's keep the pressure on there. And pop you here. Do we just want to push this guy away? I guess so. And I think we're pretty much happy with where we're at now. That was a pretty reasonable turn positioning-wise, but we didn't really make much inroads into them. So you know, any armor breaks they get here is a real bonus. Come back for him. I mean, we've got a KO, but all we've KO'd is the 2 loners. So I think he's actually going to try and take a hit here. It's maybe a 1 dice. No, a 2 dice. A 2 dice is sensible. As it happens, he could have taken a 1 dice and been fine. probably not going to take a 1 dice here though against... Okay, he is. Yeah, he's really had much more success with 1 dice blocks than he has with 2 dice blocks. Okay, so now he's shifting sides with the guard. So my feeling is we try and push this way. We can sort of get into the middle here. Let's see, how would we want to do this? You would just want to stand up. You could come here for a... for an assist. Nice. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we can basically get to here. So the plan is to try and knock this guy over. No armor break, that's not quite what we wanted. Let's bring this guy into here. Oh, his guard is free, I don't like that. This guy can come up to here. So I think we're going to try and get to here, basically. You can come around the top. And you go there. Just try and squash this little pocket in. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, he can deal with this little pocket, especially if he manages to get his guard in here. But I think it will commit a lot of the resources he has. This guy being unconscious means that this side is kind of... Like right now, this side is... We can basically push to a side, okay? And if we had to, we could even score from where we're at. It's been a cagey but interesting first half. So what is the plan? Because obviously this guy is a bit of a pain, being strength 4. Okay, so he's coming in to provide the guard. He should just stick to 1 dice, they're doing so much better for him. So I'm not feeling an attempt on the ball here. So I think we did a good job anchoring it in. Because I think even if he had knocked, what was it, this guy and this guy over, I don't think he's much closer to getting the ball out with what he has left. Okay, so runner's down. Floki going down. Doesn't have the resources to get even a 2 dice on the, or even a 1 dice on the Ulf. Okay, he's really surrounding Uber. So yeah, he cannot kind of block off this side currently, so we should be able to push into a relatively good scoring position over here. Alright, that's what we've been hoping for. So first things first, let's move you, because we're about to move somebody near you. See, I don't want to do this block, push him next to this guy so this guy has to block him. I would rather actually take the push here if it comes to that. Okay, that's fine. So we have a 2 dice here. I think we try and hit this guy. Does he have an apple? He does. But it's a no long-term effect, so he leaves it. Perfect. Let's see. And then we're going to leave this guy here because he's a tackler. So if he tried to come round, like across the top, he would be running through tackle, which is not what he wants. So if we were to put you here, and you here, we have something of a secure position. This is a 2 dice into a 2 dice. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll follow that. You know what? I should have stood this guy up a while ago. So we can either go after this guy or this guy, and I think under the circumstances... we do try and hit the movement. Because it's a good chance to try and take him out, plus it moves him further away potentially. Never mind. So we did roll 2 sets of double skulls there, but we spread them out. That's the important thing. If you're going to roll 2 sets of double skulls, don't roll them back to back. I suppose... yeah, I don't like the fact he has a 1 dice to... well, I don't think that really helps him, because we do still have like an intact cage here. Or I guess I should... I don't know what I'd call this. A barrier, we'll call it. I don't really trust full cages. And sometimes that comes back to bite me, but most of the time... I don't know. You just have to commit so many players to it, and I know we've kind of committed the players to it, but... I didn't feel like there was any way... yeah, he can't get around with that guy. This guy, I mean, no. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, falling over. Oh, he used the reroll, so he's not saving that for a 1 turn attempt. Just a stun. So yeah, we've got just the 1 permanent injury, but it is to somebody kind of valuable. And now I feel like it behooves us to try and get a 3 dice on this guy. Just making sure I'm not accidentally running through any tackle zones. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay. I'm not going to push it too hard. Let's see, can I get a 3 dice on this other guy? Not a safe one, because we've got, You know how I was talking about double skulls? Now we've got to hope that we don't do that. But killing their thrower would be pretty hugely useful. Nope. I would only do this if I could get a 3 dice. I've got a 2, so this is strength 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't get it up there. So we're just going to go in. Alright. So, good drive. I keep forgetting that we've got orc cheerleaders for some reason. I don't know if Norse automatically get them or something, or if I accidentally clicked it across. So, okay, so one of his KOs stayed out. He still has a reroll. I guess he had saved too, so fair enough for not using it earlier. Okay, so we do need to block this as best as we can. And just pray that he doesn't do too well on the... We don't have anything that's really all that useful for helping to prevent. We could put our ulfs up there, I suppose. Okay, so we've got 4, 2... No. Okay. This is... So he has movement... Let me try and speak properly. He has movement 10, which plus 2 GFIs is movement 12. He has to get 13 squares, so he only needs 1 push and he can get in here. So this is about the easiest chance that a one-turner you'll get without giving this guy sprint. So he should be able to manufacture the chance to do it, and then we just have to cross our fingers that he falls over on the way in. I mean, I suppose he could go for the extra push. So, you know, the more pushes he gets, the less GFIs he has to do. It's not a terrible idea, especially if you can get 3 dice blocks for your remaining blocks. I'm assuming he's gonna, from the way he's set up, it looks like he's gonna come and do this and push this guy into here. This isn't the way I normally see it done, but that's mainly just because I'm not the world's greatest expert on one-turners. I've managed a few in the past, but this is only 1 space to go, so it's really easy. Yeah, I really assume he's pushing him here and then pushing him into there, but I don't know. I feel like he's made this more complicated than it needs to be. He's given himself a good chance of being able to get the ball and get it back up here. So yeah, this guy can currently get to here. Oh. That's what makes Skaven, like, the best at one-turning. Okay, so right next to his thrower. It's definitely on. So yeah, blitz here, push here. Okay, part 1 successful. Okay, push him there. Now I kind of want to see what he's going to do, because I guess this guy comes around here and then he pushes here. And that'll get him the 1 square he needs. Okay, and he's just going to make do with the 1 square. Because coming here is all he needs. I'm not sure why he's... yeah. I mean, sure, you'd go for the second one if you could, but there's no need to... You don't want to use your reroll there, you want to save it for catching the ball or whatever. It's looking pretty good so far. It's looking pretty likely. Yeah, you can get all the way back down, get the throw off, and then he's looking at 3, 3, 3... No, hang on, because there's 2 tackles in this. 4, 4, 2. Made the catch. I think that's right anyway. 4, 4, I don't know. 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus. With GFIs. Which is horribly doable. Whew. As soon as he gets that guy sprint, he can just run in without even having to do any blocks, so he just puts him on the line and just hands the ball to him and he runs in. And then if you can get leap, you can just avoid the dodging altogether. It's terrific. Okay, bad news is he is back up to 10. Good news is, you know, we're doing okay for players as well. We do need to be careful. I'm gonna try and have the runner and I'm gonna try and make it so he can't go down the sides too easily. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit unorthodox, but we're basically going to set up a line and just have these 2 guys sit just behind the line as sweepers until we see what his plan is. Yeah, I actually prefer that. It means he can kind of come through the middle, but if he comes through the middle, people can get to him easier, so it's all good. Sorry, our dog's being checked out for something today at the vet, so I'm just keeping my eye on that. I mean, these guys are pretty much dressed exactly like the TV show, right? Alrighty. So, let's see how he approaches us. Extra reroll is pretty sweet. Next to the sideline is also pretty sweet. I'm happy with that. So he's going to knock our front line down. Fingers crossed not too many of them disappear. But we are armor value 7. Slugs are okay. I feel like that's my mantra. I mean, the stuns would be pretty bad if it felt like he was going to try and score this instantly, but it looks like he's going to set up to take a few turns. I don't know if he's going to push for a draw. Or if he's going to try for, you know, maybe just pushing up, like, you know, maybe a 3-turner, so he can come back at us and try and go for a win. Well, time will tell. So who do you trust here more? A 3+ with a built-in reroll. I guess the 2+ with the team reroll is safer. So that's what they're going with. Uber. Okay, nice. No armor break there. And it looks like he's going to blitz old Sigurd here. Probably not with the loner. Yeah, the loner's just coming across for cover. So he's already got 2 armor breaks. Can he get a third? No, good. So now we start to apply the pressure, but we don't apply hard pressure. Like last game, I don't think there's a huge benefit to applying like super aggressive pressure. We want to kind of pressure this front line initially and just keep them all busy and trying to give ourselves the best block opportunities, and then if and when he pushes, that's when we use our sweepers to kind of give him some difficult choices. You guys have done what you're going to do. Did he do something accidentally? No, I think that was what he wanted to do. So where are we going to blitz? Probably, I mean, we could... Probably going to blitz this guy, I reckon. Well, that's not what we were looking for. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind pushing him back there if he wants to hit that guy. For the moment, there's no gutters on this side, so I think we just move our tackle in slightly. So I think he can put some pressure on our front line, but he'd have to commit some more guys to help out with it. And if he's, I mean, he's probably not going to leave his ball runner isolated at the back, but if he does, then maybe we just send somebody through to encourage. But honestly, if we're just fighting him on the front line, if he's got his ball carrier back, that should give us a numerical advantage. Unless he can keep stunning us heavily. So that's a 1 dice right now. Actually, it's not for this guy. This guy can get a 2 dice. So he's just staying back for the moment. We'll kind of mirror him gently with our tackler. Unless, I mean, we'll see if the opportunity comes up to hit a gutter runner, because if the opportunity comes up, we should try and get them KO'd or out. Because he's got this one. Yeah, he's only got 2 gutters left. Okay, that's what we're hoping for. So he's going to move him away so that he can get the 2 dice here. Reroll gone and no knockdown is a worry for him, because if we were feeling feisty, we could go blitz his ball carrier. We're not feeling feisty because we only have agility 2. Okay, so he wants to get it. Okay, he's going for the blitz here. He's going to try and knock down some of our front line. Fair enough. He totally did knock down our front line. So that's another stun, but we do have 2 coming back. Could do without this being a stun, but, you know. Okay. You shouldn't say stuff like that because then you get an injury instead. You're just gonna dodge. No? Okay. So he's willing to give away a few hits here. Some of these guys we're just gonna get up. If I hit this guy, I can get 1, 2, 5, 6. I can get there. Hang on, no, that would not work. It needs to be this guy, so I don't frenzy trap myself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we can get in there. Where do we put this guy? Nope, not there. Do we just move him in the front? I think we do. So yeah, by knocking this guy over, we limit his ability to do could use the KO there, but can't complain too much. Now, we don't have a sweeper right now, so I think we need to pull somebody back to sweep. I think it's going to be our berserker. Alright, we'll try this one first. So this is just us blobbing them up again. And sort of tying them up. Okay, so we got a couple of stuns there. So we outstunned them, and obviously, like, if you look at the field, it's going to be real hard for him to get down and out. This is fine with us for the moment. If we can keep him trapped in like this is like the perfect little escaping bubble. And we've actually got this guy trapped, so he can blitz. He'll probably blitz here to free up his guard, so he can come and use him to get some hits. That's my estimate, because that's a 1 dice that he's looking at. Okay, he did get the push. Yeah, the fact that he's 1 dicing so much is, you know, promising for us. He has now freed up the guard. So it looks like he's going to come and try and make a problem for us over here. Push is great, but it will mean he can get this block in. Never mind. Okay, yeah, he's going to move that guy up and then get it. Alright, down goes Uber. So he's getting his fair share of blocks in as well. We kind of both are at this stage. Boy, nobody's getting removed off the field. It's just sort of taking it in turn to get stuns. But he has given us more blocks, which we like. So, let's see. I think you're going to go mark these two. So we need to be cognizant that this is a berserker. We can't hit his gutter because he's already down. I think we try and knock his guard over. So that's mission successful. So we've got a 1 dice here, we can turn that into a 2 dice. Got a 1 dice here. Sorry, I want to do this in the right order. So this is a 2 dice into a 2 dice now. You just gotta be careful of that frenzy. It's like a blessing and a curse. Still only got a 1 dice over here on either one, so I think we pop this guy. No? Yeah. Yeah, oh dear. Let's pop him here. There we go. No removal this turn, which is most unfortunate. But not many guys up either. We're really playing the long game here. But if we don't start removing them, they're going to start removing us. Their guard guy is actually being really useful. Even a stun on him would like just make it really hard for them to break out of this whole situation. But with him up, like everybody has 2 dice blocks everywhere. So he's actually proving his, getting his weight in gold. Okay, that is a nice result. This guy still has 2 dice here. Well, that's also a nice result. Okay. Didn't expect that. You're not throwing to him there, right? Okay, I can't complain too bad. He rolled a load of pushes this turn. Okay, I'm going to complain a little bit. He's doing really well on his 1 dices. Unlike the fact that that's... Oh, that's a removal. That's even worse. Okay. Great turn for him there. Despite not doing anything in the middle. We really need to have like a counter good turn here. So we need to at least mark this guy up, he's a danger. So it's much safer to go with the blitzer here. Famous last words. Okay, stun is solid. We'll just sit on him for a turn. Okay, that's nice. Let's see. Let's push you up to here. And stay. Well, I'm tempted to, at this rate, I'm really tempted to start fouling. Let's see, so if we bring you to here. We'll have you stay. Okay, nice. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we got the important armor break, but his team is just going to keep getting up. When does he do the crazy maneuver? That's what we're waiting for. He's definitely playing for a draw here. So I guess at some point we might push our tackler up. Maybe this was the turn to do it, seeing as this guy was out, but I just know that this guy was free. He seems to be happy just to kind of piddle-paddle it about right now. Okay, that's quite aggressive. Oh well, something's happening. So we could send this guy over and bring the tackler back, because obviously the tackler is a much bigger threat. I think that's what we do. You have to get up. Could go that way. Rats, that's not what we wanted. Stay. Did I stun the guard? No, I didn't stun the guard still. Let's see. I can't make this into a 2 dice however I do it. So 1 dice. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can. It's 2 dice right here. Okay, nice. Yeah, the lack of removal is kind of becoming more of an issue, just in the sense that he has enough guys to try and make something happen, but boy is his team stood up now. I'm assuming he's going to try and free up the thrower, hand off to the thrower, throw to this guy who's going to be in the end zone. which is why I stood the thrower up this time. But he's making his dodges. That would give us 3 turns to try and score back, but we haven't removed anybody, so we're not in a great... Oh, hang on. What? Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I thought he was going to make a play for it this turn. If he's not careful, he opens up this. Oh, his guy did get stunned. Okay. How's he going to avoid me freeing up this guy? Guess he's just trying to prevent me getting down here. Honestly doesn't matter too much. Maybe you would be better. Or, hang on. Okay, a lot would depend on if we can get this guy over. We can't so far. And we still can't. I guess we're better off here. So yeah, we can potentially get a 3 dice into a 3 dice. Okay, that is excellent. Gotta go here to keep the gas open. And we'll pop him here so he's closer to where this could end up. I felt that coming. Well, we took what safety measures we could, and we gave ourselves the maximum chance of knocking him over. But he was not to be knocked over. I'd have taken a push there to pop him here, because that would have given him a big run around, whereas now he has a much easier time of this. And this guy is free, although GFI's with a loner. Yeah, he's not got... I mean, he's got to make some rolls, some serious rolls here. But he does have a reroll left. This could be a second example of trying to play a patient, careful defense and it not entirely coming off the way you'd hope. Did I stun myself here? I did. Could potentially try and transfer this guy to over here as well, and sort of head through the middle and throw it to him where he's too far away from all our guys. Maybe I'd have been better to just mark this. No, because if we get the ball free up here, he's screwed. was gonna say maybe we should have just marked this guy up and gone after this guy. I mean, it's a legitimate thing, but if we only knock him over, then he can still run in from where he's at. Oh, he used his dodge, but it worked. So, what's the plan? You're just gonna like make a little kind of mini cage here? Yeah, you're gonna just knock him off. Nice. Oh, reroll gone. Exciting times. So yeah, he's played heavily for the draw here, which is fine, honestly. It's not what I was hoping he would do. But why should he do what I was hoping he was going to do? Hang on, he's left a hole there. Interesting. I mean, we've got to try this, I think. I'm not sure why you'd leave the hole. Don't do the GFI thing to us again. Nice. So now the horrible question, where's the ball going? Oh dear. That's very gettable for him. So there's no point in being here because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 plus 2 plus for this. So we've basically got to try and get it ourselves. 33%. I think we've got to go for it. If we fumble it, it's kind of a similar situation to what we have right now anyway. Of course, if we pass it to this guy, that's interesting. Oh, the pass was a success. That's got to be one of the punts of the century. Now, he's Skaven, so he can go get that. We got a good distance on it, though. That's awkward. It's definitely awkward. Is he going to do a dodge back? And he's got to throw it over Looks like it. Oh boy, it's going well so far. There we go. Alright. I feel good about that choice. I could have played it safe and just stood next to the ball with tackle. But we took a risk. And it went well. Oh, it doesn't. There's no point in trying to hurt. I mean, like, hit him off the pitch. Hang on a second. Hello. Hey. Yeah, are you in a hurry, or could I call you back in, say, 5 minutes? Okay, I'll give you a call back in, like, just, like, literally 5 minutes. Alright? Bye for now. Alrighty. Sorry about that. He's probably wondering why I'm taking so long. Alright, so that was a nice result. A nice 1-0. No, hardly any injuries. Just the one injury. Let's see. Yeah, even there. So that's all the hitting we can do. All we have left is a throw. One of the less likely throws that you'll see. And there we go. Alright. Gotta try it there, right? SVP is SVP. I suppose we could have fouled him, but it seems a bit unnecessary. So Vikings getting the win. It was very hairy, but I'm pleased with how I don't know why he left that hole. He should have just kept his throw. I think he was trying to stand me up, but he forgot that by doing that, he presented a... Yeah, he'll be kicking himself with that. It's easy to do. So it wasn't huge on armor breaks, considering we had, between us, over 100 blocks, and almost everybody's armor value 7. That is not many armor breaks, and injury-wise, 1 injury, 0 injuries inflicted. It was one of the gentlest games you'll ever see. Hence, not tons of SPP, considering it ended 1-0 as well. Still, we are happy. I don't think we leveled anybody up there, because there was not much SPP flying. Nope. But, we're at 2-1, which is pretty solid. So, we can at least be happy about that. And we'll probably go ahead and buy that second runner. And have a 13-man roster until, you know, because people are going to start dying. It'll happen. But as of now, I'm pretty happy with how this team is set up. Norse is one of those teams that kind of comes out of the box okay. Obviously, you know, you want a bit more. The tackle has been huge. Just having one guy of tackle is amazing. Having one guy of dauntless is great. A bit of guard and mighty blow on these guys, and block on these guys, and you're pretty happy. Maybe a you know, sure hands either on Floki or somebody else. and you can call it a day. Anywho, I'm going to go make that call back. Thanks for watching. It was nice to get our revenge on Skaven, even if it was different Skaven. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now.